Firstly, I think I should appreciate you because I am from born a vegetarian, but I never thought that animal are still suffering, and I always thought that like killing animal is only the cruelty. But I think you changed the perspective of that for me, and I think for all of us. I think I should appreciate that. And another thing is that uh, you in the starting said vegan is a western concept. So how is like the as they are mostly eating the uh, animal foods, how they are adapting to this concept, uh, and as far as India is considered, India is at least a vegetarian country. Most of them are vegetarian, but if you consider the foreign countries, they are like they have to eat meat every day for like that is their diet. So, what your opinion on that?
Okay, several things. First of all, veganism definitely, yes, I agree, is a Western concept. It is coined by a British man named Donald Watson. He is so definitely veganism is a Western concept. But I want to reiterate the concept of ahimsa is not a Western concept. That was born here in this country. Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, or any form of teachings where ahimsa is used comes from this country. Now, this country was probably one of the first, and I have to really appreciate Jains here, because they are the ones who really took ahimsa to that next level. Of course, they drink milk, I'm aware of that, but they don't use silk. Vegans don't use. They don't drink honey. We don't drink honey. So the thing is that we have to understand that this is just a natural extension. It is told that in India, at least when it comes to our religious texts and all that Lord Krishna drank milk. That milk is divine and pure. It is Amrit. It's what it's called as. But I always tell people, first of all, if you read the Gita, Lord Krishna never told that you have to drink milk or that you have to even offer him milk. He told, give me a flower, a leaf, a water, or anything in devotion, and I'll accept that. No God is, first of all, asking for milk. Second thing is, those were different times. The way it was depicted in the scriptures, how cows were taken care of. That's why I told right now it is the Kali Yuga. In this Yuga, if you want to get milk, it is blood milk. So I would always request all of my Hindu brothers and sisters who care for cows, please keep going vegan as your utmost priority. Now, we are talking about the West and other countries, say for example, China, which is the biggest killer of animals on earth. Then we have the US, we have the Middle East, we have European countries, all this stuff, Russia is there. Me being an Indian, first of all, I have to focus on my people. My lectures, my speeches, and my thoughts, I put forward first to my own crowd. If I were to now go to, say, the US or Europe or Africa and I spoke there, they'll be like, get out. They won't even welcome my ideas. They're like, you're not even one of us. What do you know about us, our culture, anything? You leave. Which is why I'm first trying to make our fellow Indians understand. But the sad reality is right now, you won't believe this, my friend, there are more vegans in the West and vegans in the Middle East than there are in our country. In our country, we have a lot of vegetarians. But whenever you said that you never considered that such cruelty is happening in the dairy industry, and you listen to an open mind, which I appreciate and I applaud that. But you won't believe when I go and talk to so many vegetarians, they don't even want to hear what I'm saying. You talk about dairy and they'll be like, yeah. So how's the weather? Like, they just change the topic. They will literally walk away, or they'll say, oh, it doesn't happen where I get milk from. Where I get milk from doesn't happen. Everyone thinks that they alone get milk from a place where no cruelty is happening, but it's happening everywhere. So before pointing fingers at other countries, I will want us first to point fingers at ourselves. In English, we say it as throwing stones from your own glass house. We should not throw stones from a glass house. At this point in time, as an activist, I am focusing on making my people go vegan. There are activists abroad, and there are so many vegans in Europe, in Israel, in America, in Canada. Like, you wouldn't believe the number of vegans there, much more than us. Right now, unfortunately, I come from a vegetarian background, and in my young age, when I was growing up, I was eating meat. And I notice right now many people who are even born as vegetarian are gravitating towards eating meat rather than moving towards veganism, which is why awareness campaigns like this are of the utmost priority. And I'd also say, yes, please be a vegan, but also try your best to make that next effort and step to share this information to as many people as you possibly can. Like I told, this is wonderful documentary. Please watch it tonight. It's called Maa Ka Doodh on YouTube. Available for free in Hindi and English, Maa Ka Doodh. Watch that documentary. Share it with friends and family. Make more people aware of this. Let's work hard. Like, I have dedicated my life for this, by the way. I am 31 years old. I quit my job. I was working in a great salary job. Amazon. I was earning a lot of money back then. I quit my job because I just could not take it to see what was happening to these animals, and they're suffering and people just don't care. So I have now devoted my life to raising awareness, and I will say happily, I have convinced across our country thousands of people to become vegan. But thousands is nothing compared to the overall population. So we must change, and we must also raise awareness and educate more people to change as well. Only when more people start getting involved, we have more awareness campaigns and more people are changing, then we can see a shift. I want to make India the vegan capital of the world, but more than vegan capital of the world, I am aiming to create a country where animals can live free from harm and suffering. So my comments on the West, they're actually better than us right now in this point in time. Time for India to catch up, time for India to again be the land of ahimsa and take this world forward in a positive way for humans and animals. That will be my answer.
So according to you, vegan is a mental aspect concept. Like I have seen many celebrities saying that I am vegan. So what are their perspective on saying that? Is it is it beneficial for them, or is it they are supporting the vegan conceptuality?
Okay. I have met in my life only very, very few celebrities who are actually vegan. And I also want to outright first say to the crowd that I am not associated with any other organization in this country. I don't want to name any names, but I think you know which one I'm talking about, animal rights organizations. The reason being is they are doing a terrible job. They are giving awards to celebrities saying that this person is now a vegan or something. Next day on Instagram, the celebrity is showing how to cook chicken shawarma. So that is completely stupid and useless. It's pointless. And plus, if we are talking about justice for animals, I don't want to say to people, hey, look at this. This celebrity is vegan, so become vegan. No. You be vegan because you understand that hurting animals is wrong. That is the only reason to become vegan. Not because some random person now today chooses to temporarily eat only vegan food. These people are not vegan, by the way. I think what's happening is that many of these animal rights organizations, they want to make it in the headlines. So they will do a collaboration with these celebrities. Like say, for example, tomorrow someone like John Abraham. Okay.
Like I have seen Virat Kohli say.
He's not vegan. Yeah, he's not vegan. He is what you call as a plant-based, meaning that majorly he eats only plant-based food. But ethically, he's not. For example, say right now it's your birthday and you gave me a chocolate. I'll ask you, bro, is there milk in that? If you say yes, I won't take it. Virat Kohli will take and eat it. Because for him, he's not caring about the ethics. He's doing it because he's saying that it's benefiting his sports performances. That's why he is doing it for a selfish reason. Right? I am not saying to become vegan because it's good for our health, which if you've done in a proper way it is. I am saying to be only for the animals. So he is not a vegan. Similarly, if you remember John Abraham, he came on the KBC show some 3-4 years ago. He was crying there and saying people are doing animal cruelty, this is so wrong, and everyone was clapping and praising him. He's been 2-3 years since he made that appearance. He is still not a vegan. He still eats fish. He still eats eggs. He still consumes milk. So I don't know why they're doing this. Are they doing it for publicity? Are they doing it for fame, for money? I don't know. Whatever they are doing, I am not with them. This is a justice liberation movement. And this is happening for the victims, which are the animals. So I don't support any of those campaigns where these celebrities are used because first of all, they are not even vegan. And second, that is not the reason to become vegan. Reason to become vegan is for the animals, not because someone I watch in some cinema screen is right now choosing to be vegan. That's not veganism. So yeah.
So I'm vegetarian. But what's your saying to me? Why should I become vegan? So what's that difference point for me?
Okay. I first have to ask a personal question. That is I want to understand from, you don't have to go into detail, from a religious or cultural perspective, are you someone who values cows? Do you look at cows and think, Go Mata, her life is precious? You do?
Yes,
okay. Sir. Then it is of the nth degree of importance you become a vegan. Right now, we are living in a country where we are saying Gau Mata, we are saying cow is mother, we are not treating her like mother, we are treating her like garbage, worse than garbage. We should be ashamed that we are the second largest exporter of beef on earth. Many people say, but bro, that is Cara beef, that is killed from buffaloes. As if that is something to be proud of, instead of killing cows or killing buffaloes. Both is the same evil. My point is that right now, the dairy industry in India, unfortunately, they are using religion and culture to portray themselves and show like they're doing a noble thing. Hey, look, we are employing so many farmers, which is true. And we are giving you milk, and look, all the gods ate milk out of this, which is true in terms of scripture.
But then that point comes out, where will the farmer, if I do consider for farmers, not the first, if this at least second source of income is milking the cow. So what's your opinion on?
Okay, see, a couple of things here. First of all, in this situation where this is happening, the farmer is not the victim. I have to be very clear about it. If there's someone in a slaughterhouse right now or a dairy farm or egg hatchery working and they are hurting animals, the person hurting the animal, if they're poor or not is not the point here. They are not the victim. When someone is being hurt, the one who is being hurt is the victim. Because if I replace that animal with somebody here in this room, no one will say that farmer is the victim. No one will say, but that farmer has to make livelihood. How come we're saying only for these animals? Because again, we have been taught by society to think that it's okay. Cow exists only for milk. Chicken exists only for meat and eggs. That's very wrong. Secondly, what will happen to their livelihood? You remember the point I was talking about supply and demand. That is based on customer demand, these foods will change the production of these foods. As we are moving towards a vegan world, more and more people eat only plant-based food, less and less eat animal food, be it meat, milk, eggs, anything. At this point, less number of animals will be bred. That means that this sector, the dairy sector, meat sector, egg sector, or leather sector, anything, they will not be much more profitable. At that point, people working in that industry will then move over to another industry. I'll just finish it shortly. For example, right now we all use online emails to send mails. Before, when it comes to the post business in India, there were crores of postmen. Now that Gmail and Yahoo took over, do we ask the question, what happened to them? Do they all die? No. They have found some other job and they have moved along. Earlier, we used to have so many porters in the railway station to carry our luggage. These days, no one needs porters because they have this wheel which they can drag along and take their carts. So what happened to all the porters? Did they all die or disappear? No, they found another job. Best example I'll give you, when I was young and growing up, we used to have a calculator, a separate phone, a computer, we used to have a DVD player, a VCR player, we used to have so many other gadgets like an organizer. This time, everything can be found in just one thing. This is a supercomputer, a smartphone. What happened to people who are working in the DVD business? What happened to those who are working in the Walkman business? They found another job. Similarly, the way the market is designed, the economy is designed, when one sector is beginning to fall, opportunities will open up in another sector. So people who are working here will just have to move over there. Because this society, capitalistic society, is based on supply and demand. So as the demand changes and this changes here, these people will not become jobless, they'll just get different jobs. That's my answer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.